Hello and welcome to the Urge2Podcast episode 15, a weekly Pokemon podcast where we talk about news with a little bit of other games sprinkled in. I'm Urge2Game.
And I'm Psychopath.
So, Path, how was your Pokemon week?
So my Pokemon week, I told Urge before we started recording, I've been waiting all morning to talk about this. So if any of you don't know, some areas around the country, United States, and even around the world already have chilling rain out and about.
Dang.
Like if you go to Twitch and look up any like under the Pokemon trading card game category, you'll see tons of different streamers doing Pokemon card breaks. And to give kind of a description of what that is, you basically buy packs from them. They open them on stream. They will not send you sealed packs. They
Whoa.
open them on stream, and then you get whatever the contents are inside. Now the packs that you're paying for are typically a little bit over like retail price. Like it's not the same price as if you walked into Walmart and bought one. Because again, they are top loading things. If you get rare stuff, they're penny sleeving and all these different things. And plus when you pay for shipping and all this stuff. So I've been watching that for about the past month. I don't know why I've gotten into it. I've just been enjoying watching people open up cards. Like this morning, I was watching one as I was doing some work, and someone got an alt art VMAX Rapid Strike Urshifu, which in my
Whoa.
opinion is one of the best looking cards in the game right now.
Oh, yeah.
In the card game. So it's exciting. Again, the cards do still hold a monetary value, but again, it's random. Again, you can't guarantee what the heck you're going to pull. So
That's so
speaking
clever.
of
Actually, I
what,
just want to say that's so clever for Twitch streamers to actually open card packs for people, making a profit while at the same time gaining an audience. That's so clever.
well, at the same point, because everyone knows how difficult it is to get Pokemon cards right now, and you're probably
Yep.
wondering how the heck are these people getting them? They actually have connections with distributors or something in some way, shape, or form to where they're getting boxes. Like where I'm going to start kind of my conversation. The stream that I watched last night, I'm not going to mention his name just because, again, just not because. But
Okay.
so he got 10 boxes of Chilling Reign in last night.
Whoa, what?
And he opened up 3 of the boxes and shuffled the packs throughout. So no matter what, he gave that disclaimer in the title. So if someone got like a rainbow rare right off the start, they're not like, well, I'm not buying any more packs because there's nothing worth getting in there.
Ah.
So that's why he did it. He did have sealed boxes if someone bought a box, because again, he's not gonna, if someone buys 36 packs, he's not gonna rip them out of that deal.
Right.
And he was doing it for $5 a pack, which is actually, I think, pretty reasonable if you ask me. I mean, that's basically the same prices as the Shining Fates if you bought the ETB's MSRP. So
Wait, does it still cost more than buying it in stores?
technically, I don't know because I don't know what the prices are in stores because they're not. I
Neither do
can't
I.
find them in stores. Yeah, I only
Okay.
found them when I was visiting my dad, but that was only Shining Fates, not Chilling Reign, so I have no
Right.
idea. So here's where my story comes in. If anyone did not know, my lucky number is actually 13. And to end off the stream last night, we went through almost 3 full boxes. And I asked at the end of the stream, he's like, all right, if there's no more orders, I was like, wait, how many packs are left? Because I was in the stream the entire night. They only pulled 1 rainbow rare out of the entire 3 boxes.
Oh.
And there wasn't much really else. There was like a Broly full art, a couple V Maxes and stuff here and there. I was like, So he said there was 13 left. I said, that's my lucky number. I'm going to try my luck. And I did not sleep. I did not sleep at all last night because of what got pulled out of that pack. So let me go and order what I got out of that.
Whoa.
First, out of, I think, my 3rd pack, I got a shiny golden Bronzong card.
Dang. I love his ability.
Second, 5th pack. No, I think actually 4th pack. I got the Caitlyn full art trainer card.
Oh.
I have a waifu. I have a waifu now.
What?
Even though I wanted to pull the Flannery card, but that's just me. The 3rd card. What did I pull in the 3rd one? I had it written down because I specifically had this. I got the Alt Art Galarian Rapidash card. I got that in the 7th pack.
I didn't even know there was an alt. Huh.
Oh, it's beautiful, Urge. You got to look it up.
Okay.
The 9th pack. I got the gold fog crystal card.
Okay.
And then The 11th and 12th pack, he didn't let me see those right away. He literally saw something and he's like, I'm just going to turn this card around and put it in a top loader, and we're going to wait until we're done. Both of those cards. I'm going to tell you what the 12th pack was, because the 11th pack is a bombshell. So the
Whoa.
12th pack, I got the Melanie full art card. So I got another waifu. The last pack had the alternate art Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX card. And this
Whoa.
card is gorgeous. Just to tell you guys, on eBay right now, that card's going for $200.
What?
It's the most valuable card in the set, next to the gold shiny Snorlax.
Wow.
And I'm actually still sitting here debating if I would even bother wanting to sell it or keep it, because again, it's a card that I technically pulled myself versus, I could sell it and then maybe buy it again later in the future. But
Right.
yeah, so I didn't sleep at all last night because I was like so giddy. I actually screamed when I saw the Shadow Rider, and it was like 11:30 at night.
Nice.
So that's my Pokemon week. Everything else with Pokemon was lackluster. Didn't get it, Pokemon Go, no shinies. I'm only 4 dark types away from the Mew quest on stage 3 or stage 2, whatever that number is.
Mhm.
It's not to get to the shiny Mew yet. Haven't played any Sword and Shield. Urge, I will tell you, I'm actually now really excited to maybe we will have to kind of coordinate on playing some Pokemon. I'm waiting for Chilling Reign cards to be put in to the whatever game we play, Tabletop Simulator,
Yeah,
because
tabletop simulator.
there's a card in there that's broken. I
Dang.
think.
For those who don't know, so I love playing tabletop simulator. So on Steam on PC, there's a mod where it includes every Pokemon game, well, English Pokemon card in that mod. And so even the creator of the mod did say he will be updating it to Chilling Reign sometime this month, very soon.
Well, I'll tell you what the broken card is, Urge, so you can at least maybe use that against Spinning Nova if she doesn't watch this podcast.
Too late.
Snorlax. The gold Snorlax actually has an ability to where if it is your active Pokemon, you will always have 7 cards in your hand.
Oh,
At the turn,
Gorman dies, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's actually a reprint. So there's a regular
Oh, it
version
is?
of Snorlax in the previous. Well, did it come out of Battle Styles or before? Yeah, it's Nova actually uses that card.
Oh, dang. I didn't know about that. Yeah. So that
Yeah.
was a card that I was like, bro, I'm going to use that against Urge. And now here and there. But yeah, so actually pulling some of the cards last night, I kind of looked up the list of the cards and everything, and I got real excited kind of to get into it. I am not, if anyone's asking, am I going to be buying more packs? I'm not pressing my luck. After getting out of 13 packs, 6 like rare cards. I don't know what the full arts are technically categorized as, but I know like the Shadow Rider and the alt arts are considered secret rares in the Bronzong.
Yeah.
I got 4 secret rares / ultra rares, technically gold or ultra rares.
Dang.
But I don't know what the full art trainers are. They're still rare or something like that. So after getting that, I'm not trying my luck again, unless if I'm sitting in a hold stream and I see no one pulled anything again.
Right.
I'm not trying my luck like that. So, but
Okay.
yes, I would highly recommend if you're ever sitting anywhere. They're on at all hours of the night. If you're just looking to have something listen in the background and watch people open up cards, definitely do it. It's very exciting because it's not your money that you're spending. You're watching someone else spend their money, and it's really cool just to get to see these cards open, and kind of get excited when someone gets an amazing pull, like an alternate art or especially a card that they wanted or something.
Right. That's cool. All right then. So, as for me, my Pokemon week. Well, my Pokemon. So I still log into Pokemon Go to catch a Pokemon each day. Cause for those who don't know, last week I missed a day on that shiny Mew quest, and I gotta start all over again. So, still on it. um. And have not found any shinies there. I have not been playing Pokemon Sword and Shield either. I've not gone back into Pokemon Snap. Dang, I haven't had much of a Pokemon week, honestly.
Ooh, can I
It's
repeat something?
Go
I
ahead.
forgot. I have another piece of news. Pokemon Snap. I did not play Pokemon Snap though, but I did help someone on the Reddit. So it's a picture where Score Bunny and Pichu are high-fiving on the park.
Oh yeah.
And someone actually uploaded my photo that I have on my like page. It
Yeah.
says, how do you replicate this? And I was like, thank you for using my photo. That thing got like 100 upvotes.
Oh wow.
And all the different like comments and stuff because they were thanking me for telling them how to do that. So it was really cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Urge. You just mentioned
No, that's
Pokemon
fine.
Snap, and I forgot
That's
about it.
awesome. So I haven't been playing much of any Pokemon game simply because a new game came out a couple days ago, Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis. I've been on that game. I know, right? Before it was Metopia. Now it's PSO2 NGS. Oh gosh. So yeah, I haven't been really playing Pokemon yet. I still log into Pokemon Masters EX each day to spend all the stamina. Um, and there's some new events that's going on. We'll talk about them in the news, but yeah. Other than that, not much of a Pokemon week. So let's head on to the news. First up, Pokemon Quest. Psychopath, have you ever played Pokemon Quest?
No, I have not, unfortunately.
So I'm surprised there's even news about Pokemon Quest. I first played it the day it came out on the Switch. It was okay, and I moved on. So here's the news about Pokemon Quest. A special event has been announced for Pokemon Quest, released in China from June 24th. There's a special event tying in Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, the movie, which is actually that's interesting. This event features Armored Mewtwo coming to the game. Wow, and allows you to complete tasks to earn Armored Mewtwo, get ingredients to summon Clone, Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise.
Oh my
It
goodness.
also features login bonuses to get original Cat Pikachu. So, and also at present, there's no indication of this content making it to the original versions of the game. This is interesting because when I played Pokemon Quest, it's a free to play game. There weren't any login bonuses at the time. I forgot how many places I unlocked. They never had I don't think they had events, did they? It's this is so interesting. Okay. Um, huh. How old is that game? It's a couple years old. Anyway, I just thought that was fascinating that there's even Pokemon Quest news. Moving on. Pokemon Masters EX. So, the Town Square Street Fair event is going on right now. This event is a long-running solo event based on the trainers of Alola and adding two new stages every okay. Adding in a couple, actually it's like three. Yeah, I think three new stages. Every 2 days until Thursday, which is really soon. And this introduces the 4 Alolan sync pairs. So in the game, you can now summon for Lana using a Araquanid, Kiawe using Alolan Marowak, and now Hala with Crabominable, and eventually Masked Royal using Incineroar. And they all 4 of them get like a boost in this event. So I've been spending all my stamina in this event trying to get the tickets to trade in to acquire some rewards in the event shop. I almost got them all, but yeah. So it's nice. And also I spent all my gems again trying to summon. I forgot who. At this point, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Oh, well, okay. I spent all my stuff trying to summon Groudon. I still no luck, but I did summon someone new. I forgot. Dang. Oh
Oh
my
my
gosh.
goodness, Urge.
I know, right? Oh, no, yeah. Oh no, I remember now. I got Rowlet. I got her. Yeah. Oh, and it's a Rowlet is a Decidueye now. So anyway, next is Pokemon Go news. Psychopath, I'll give it to you.
Alrighty, so not too much in Pokemon Go news as well, but Niantic has announced the dates for the next 2 Pokemon Community Days. However, it does not sound like they have released the Pokemon officially yet. These will be held on the following dates, with, of course, more information to come. So that's Saturday, July 3rd, 2021. And they said everything will be revealed on June 21st, so 6 days from now. So by the next time we do this podcast. Hopefully they don't go against that date. And then the next community day will be Sunday, August 15th, 2021, and details will be revealed in July. I'm assuming we're probably going to get everything for that after GoFest, just because, again, they're going to hype up everything with GoFest and don't want to take that away.
Yeah. How about let's predict who's it gonna be? What do you think?
We have to have a starter. We
That's true.
had Snivy, and then I
Yeah.
think we had
Gibble. We had
no,
Gibble this month.
I thought we had no. I know we had Gibble this month. We had Swablu before that. Then we had Snivy, Swablu, Gibble. I'm assuming this time it's going to be Tepig. It has to
True.
be for July.
Yeah.
Especially because they don't want to really hype up anything too crazy before GoFest. I mean, knowing Niantic, they'll probably just fall out of that sync. However, for August, I honestly have no idea. It's not going to be any of the Pokemon that's going to spawn at GoFest that are being revealed as shiny.
I know
Trying
who
to
I
think
want to see.
who would that be?
Dano.
That's not going to happen until next
Oh.
year, at least.
Oh.
Especially because they're doing Dano spawns and probably even in raids during GoFest, because that's what they did for Gibble last year. So I would assume that's not going to happen.
Okay.
But I have no idea who's a Pokemon. I don't think it's going to be Gen 6, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be something in Gen 5, maybe.
Okay.
No, because they did Gen 3 and then Gen 4, and now they're going back to Gen 5. I'm gonna stick with my prediction of something in Gen 5. I'd have to look at exactly what is released in Gen 5 right now. I would like to probably say it's gonna be a 3-stage evolution again. But I can't think of anything exactly off the top of my head without loading up Pokemon Go.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I just want Dano, but that's just me.
Bro, Dano. So for everyone that does not know, Hydreigon is my 4th favorite Pokemon of all time. I've actually had some shuffling in that. It used to be number 3, and then I decided to move things around. So shiny Hydreigon, yes, please, especially one that has my trainer name on it.
Mm. All right.
Next bit of news. Niantic has announced that Shadow Ho-Oh will be added into Pokemon Go from June 17th. It looks like at midnight to September 1st at midnight, alongside with a Team Go Rocket special research event and a 7-colored shadow, in order to earn a special rocket radar. So that is coming. That should be exciting.
That's cool.
Here's the only thing, Urge, because of Gale of Darkness, that Pokemon game
Uh-huh.
that they had on the GameCube. If Shadow Lugia does not look like the real Shadow Lugia, I'm uninstalling.
That is so true.
Like they have to do that. Because like
Yeah.
if you remember from the original one, Pokemon Coliseum on the GameCube, Shadow Ho-Oh was in the game, but it looked like a normal like what we get in the game, like in Pokemon Go. So
Oh yeah. And also the promotional art for Shadow Ho-Oh, it's completely purple. Like
yeah,
you don't see it's just like Lugia, Shadow Lugia is completely purple, but of course in the actual Pokemon Go games, any Shadow Pokemon, they're not really purple. They're still their normal color. It's just having that purple aura. So,
yeah. I'm going to be excited to get this. The only thing I will mention to you, for anyone not aware of this, if you have not completed the previous Go Rocket like special researches that they do, I don't know if this is when they say special, if that's a limited time or like a permanent one. You cannot unlock that until you complete the current Go Rocket one if you have one active.
oh wow.
I learned that the hard way. The first time they ever had the Team Rocket stuff. So if you have not completed that yet, I would start working towards it. You do have a whole month to like unlock the next one, because the old one I believe would still be Zapdos, or no, yeah, one of the one of the original legendary birds from Kanto. But they may have taken that rule away. I'm just going off what I remember seeing originally, so it
Mhm.
depends, I guess.
Okay.
So if I'm wrong, you can come back into the comments and blame me all you want.
Meh.
And then the last bit of news, following much teasing, of course, kind of everyone already got the hints based on certain series of events that they're doing, as well as some of the promotional art. But it has been officially confirmed, if you purchase a ticket for Pokemon Go Fest, which again runs from July 17th through July 18th, you will be able to catch Meloetta through a special event research. And this research does not expire as long as you log into the game. Now, keep in mind, it's not just purchasing a ticket. You actually have to log into the game at least once during the event.
Dang.
You will unlock the Meloetta research to complete that and get Meloetta.
That's too much effort.
Well, Urge, then I guess you're not going to get Meloetta. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Oh, I just spent my money on the ticket, though.
The research task is usually fairly easy to complete. I don't know if you've watched any of the other YouTubers ever, for anyone who does play Pokemon Go and has seen the past Go Fests and they show off the tasks. They're not extremely challenging, and especially because what they basically did from last year is like it's a 10-hour event. So they will have like 5 habitats and they cycle through those 5 habitats. So you get it twice a day. So if you miss out, you do that. Plus those do repeat as well for day 2. Some different Pokemon spawn, but basically it's like, catch 10 water types, 5 fire types, things such as that. So as long as you get it, it's a permanent thing and you can pretty much complete it at any point, even if you do not during Go Fest for whatever reason.
Cool.
And that is it for Pokemon Go news. Urge, I will actually pass the TCG to you since you're the one who's been playing it a lot more than me.
All right. So, dang. Evolving Skies has a release date. So it's coming out August 27th. Yeah. And it will contain over 200 cards, including 18 Pokemon Vs, 15 Pokemon V Maxes, and which is also including the EV evolutions. Duraludon, Noivern, Dragonite, and there's more, as well as over 25 trainer cards, and some more of Single Strike and Rapid Strike cards. Now, it also has 33 full art Pokemon V cards, and so this Evolving Skies, we spoke about this last episode's podcast. So this Evolving Skies is going to be made up of the Japan's Eevee heroes, Blue Sky Stream, and Sky Scraping Perfect sets. That's cool. And also, here's the biggest news, at least to me, in this whole week. The biggest news in all of Pokemon is they introduced a new kind of Pokemon card system. Called V-Union cards. Holy cow. V-Union cards is you have to gather 4 pieces of a Pokemon, put them together to summon a Pokemon who's so powerful you need to collect all 4 cards to bring them to the field. Oh my gosh, this totally reminds me of Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. Now see, here's the thing though. Each piece of the card, so you can only have 4, in typical TCG rules, you can only have 4 copies of the same card. So these V-Union cards, because they consist of 4 pieces, each of those pieces do count as that Pokemon, so you can only have pretty much one of each piece in your deck. You can have 4 copies of one body part. I mean, I guess you can, but you can't have copies of the other one. I mean, what's the point if you do have multiple copies of the same body part in your deck? Anyway. Yeah, so you can only have one of each in your deck. Dang. and this thing is worth 3 prize cards. Holy cow.
That's where I need to step in.
Okay.
That's not worth 3. That has to be more than 3 prize cards. When we get to the discussion point of this, reading some of these, they seem overpowered. Like,
we'll go over them. We'll go over each card. By the way, so there's 3 V-Union cards announced so far. We'll go more into their attacks and abilities. But so the way it works to even bring them to the field is all 4 pieces need to be in your discard pile, and then once they're there, you can bring them out of the discard pile onto your bench. Which is funny because that means if you knock them out, they go to the discard pile, but then you can bring them back to the bench. You can never truly get rid of them. Anyway,
Urge, calm down.
So yeah. All right, let's go into each of these cards, what they do, what our opinions are on them. So, who do we go for first? Who do we talk about?
Let's save the most OP one for last, and let's
Okay.
probably talk about. I don't know which one's more OP. I mean, maybe let's start with Mewtwo because who doesn't like Mewtwo?
I like Mewtwo.
All right, cool. So do you want to read its moves or should I?
I mean, I can read Mewtwo's moves. So it looks like it has 4 different moves plus 1 ability.
Mhm.
So it has Union Gain, which you can attach up to 2 psychic energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon, which sounds pretty nice.
Oh, yeah, and let me also say all these Union cards, they have the same first attack where the Union Gain, that's all of them. So all of them can get 2 energies from the discard pile.
Based on their specific typing.
Yeah.
The next one is Super Recovery. Heals up to 200 damage from this Pokemon.
Dang!
Which this Pokemon has 310 health. So if you have a Pokemon on the field that doesn't do much damage, good luck.
You know what's funny? If you have that one stadium card, so if you're playing this in expanded format, there's a stadium card. What's it called? Dimensional Valley, which reduces the energy cost of any psychic Pokemon's attack by 1 colorless. So the Super Recovery can just really cost 2 energies to recover. Actually, technically, if you have that one Gardevoir from Black and White, which doubles all psychic energies, you can actually have 1 energy attached to Mewtwo to heal 200. And anyway, it's expanded. Continue.
The next one is Psy-Splosion. Put 16 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way that you like.
Dang. Now see,
and that's even includes bench Pokemon. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Rest in peace to like any non-V card. I mean, if you're an evolution card, you went through all that trouble evolving, and I mean, hopefully you are higher than 160 HP so you can survive. But dang, I don't know. Rest in peace, any little low HP Pokemon, you know.
Well, here comes the big kicker in the pants. Similar to the Duraludon that we talked about last week, Photon Barrier is Mewtwo's ability. It prevents all effects of attacks from Pokemon done to this Pokemon.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So
good luck. No sleep, no paralyzed, no nothing. Good luck. And then last but not least is Final Psyburn, which does 300 damage. 300 damage attack, which you can take out, I think, almost any Pokemon in the game. Even some of these V Union cards.
Well, I mean, with a little bit of help of... So, all V Max cards, they have, I think, they're like between 310 to 330 HP. I mean, if you can have, I guess, a Zigzagoon with its ability to put 1 damage counter on any of your Pokemon, that's some nice a nice way to get that bit of damage in there. If you have multiple Zigzagoons, you could definitely take out any VMAX. But yeah, you could, man, this Mewtwo can take out any V card, non VMAX Pokemon, and definitely take out any Gmax. Although by the time this comes out, I think GX cards will be rotated out. But yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty crazy. It's just pure 300 damage. Like no tricks, no added side effects or yeah.
You just need 4 energy cards, 3 psychic and 1 colorless, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So actually, I want to go back to that ability, Photon Barrier. So effects of attacks. I mean, you can still be poisoned and paralyzed with abilities or trainer cards. But yeah, from Pokemon attacks. So. So there's actually a Dialga, which forces it has an attack that forces you to discard an energy. Well, I think special energy. Mewtwo won't be affected by those attacks. Oh well, I mean damage, sure, but like effects won't be losing energies on that. That's pretty cool though, and won't be affected by I don't know, Rapidash's agility. That's for Rapidash. That's not affecting Mewtwo, actually. Never mind. Okay.
I will say though that it still does have a standard weakness of Dark ×2 and a resistance of the fighting minus 30. So, I mean, again, it's not impervious. Like I talked about last week, if you can get that Grimmsnarl that's coming out in the Evolving Skies English set, and I think it's in, I don't remember what sets it's in, but it's in either the Blue Sky or the Skyscraping. I can't remember. That does, again, 100 base damage. And then if you have 2 bench Pokemon or less, it does 140 extra damage.
Dang.
And then if you times that by 2, that's 480 damage. That will knock out any psychic type Pokemon that's weak to dark attacks.
Yeah.
Even these V Union cards. So, but again, as Urge stated, it is a 3-stage, it's a 2-stage evolution. So it requires, a lot of setup to get. And if this thing's out there and it does that, Psy Explosion, you could basically almost knock out this Grimmsnarl with that 16 damage. If you just put all 16 damage counters, you wouldn't knock it out completely because I think the Grimmsnarl has, actually, I don't even remember how much health it has. I'd have to look it up again. But either way, yeah. So you just have to be. There are ways to get around it. They're not completely broken, but so far from what I'm reading, they sound pretty broken.
Personally, I don't think they're broken. Cause this is the it would really suck if one of the pieces were prized.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't see them being broken though, cause I feel like it's kind of a hassle to get the cards in your discard pile on purpose. Meanwhile, I'm over here. I'm just gonna VMAX. I don't know. So Eternatus VMAX is a popular deck. And I mean, dude, I can set up Eternatus VMAX only needs 2 energies, and if you fill up your whole bench, it can knock out Mewtwo in one shot. Like Eternatus can already attack on turn 2 pretty much. So at least, but just because of Mewtwo's dark weakness, yeah, I can see why we were talking about this one first. But still, Mewtwo is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. So I'm excited this card exists, and its artwork is amazing. Ooh.
I agree. The only thing I don't like about it is it's like, because it's 4 separate cards, like you'd have to put them all together to kind of really appreciate the art like fully. Like if I ever got this, I hope someone creates like a special Union card like sleeve, so they can be as close as possible together or something like that, so you can kind of really appreciate the art together versus like, having it somewhat separated in cases like when you see the sleeves that you get with like in binders, like what we used to do when you got Pokemon cards back in the day. Or like this would even be something, depending on how big it is, someone's probably even going to picture frame these.
Mm-hmm.
So if they have a Gengar one, sign me up.
It'd be funny if the opponent played a Karen support card, which grabs all of your Pokemon from the discard into your deck.
Oh no.
Oops, too bad. So, I mean, there are ways to get around this card. Going through the hassle of trying to summon it, it's like, Meanwhile, the opponent's setting up, I don't know, like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. The thing is, like, comparing this to a VMAX, right? You only need 2 cards, which is the V Pokemon and the evolution of VMAX. Cool. This one, 4 cards. Granted, well, we'll see. I'm curious. I want to see matches where you knock out this Pokemon and then it comes back on the bench from the discard pile. Because, I mean, they're all discarded, right? When the Pokemon's knocked out. I just think it's funny it comes back from the dead.
Yeah.
Anyway. Alright. Let's move on to the next one then.
I guess we could talk about Zacian then. I still want to say the last one.
Okay. Now, in my opinion, Zacian is the strongest of the 3.
Really?
Yeah, that's just me. I'll go over its attacks this time. So the first one, Union Gain. You can attach up to 2 metal energies from the discard to this Pokemon. Like I said, all the V Union cards have the same 1 energy attack, which is getting 2 energies from the discard, well, of their respective type. The second one, Royal Blade Dance. During your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon's attack deals 100... the defending Pokemon's attack does 150 less damage. It's 150 damage reduction. That's pretty cool. You can take... Man, you can take the hits. Now, here's the thing, though. It doesn't do any damage to the opponent, so... It's cool for stalling. That's nice. It's a thing, at least. That's cool. So, that requires 3 energies. The third attack also requires 3 energies. It's called Steel Slash. It's just pure 200 damage. That's it. No strings attached. Its fourth attack. Now, here's the kicker. Master Blade. It does 340 damage. It knocks out any Pokemon card in the game, even VMAXs. This right here can one-shot... This is the VMAX killer right here. This is crazy. Now, downside is you gotta discard 3 energies for using this attack. But Metal Saucer exists. The Metal Saucer item card, you get 1 metal energy from the discard and attach it to any of your bench Pokemon. That's a metal, a steel type. So, if you can prepare... Now, here also, Bronzong has an ability. You can move around metal energies across your Pokemon.
Oh, wow.
So, if you use Metal Saucer on Bronzong, he gets the energy, then he transfers the energy to Zacian, who's your active Pokemon. Dang. If you could just keep on generating those energies to consistently use this attack, I mean, yeah, you can... This thing one-shots anything. Well, unless it's Colossal with the plus 50 HP Pokemon tool. But other than that, you can one-shot anyone.
Well, no, what about resistances to steel? And it's a VMAX.
Who's
do we have any
resistant
VMAX? Yeah, do we have any VMAXs that are resistance to steel? Maybe Dragon?
Well, no. Dragons don't have any weakness or resistance.
Yeah,
I don't know if anyone resists steel.
Maybe a steel... There has to be eventually a steel type Gigantamax or VMAX somewhere out there.
I don't know.
Metagross in the new set. Metagross and Chilling Reign. That could probably be it.
Really?
Let me look it up. Hold on. I'm gonna Google Chilling Reign card set real quick because now.
Well, while you're doing that, I also want to mention it is 2 times weak to fire. So dang, Centiskorch VMAX can get rid of this guy. Also, like even Leon's Charizard from the starter deck. Yeah, being weak to fire, we'll see how that goes. So it also resists grass. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, in my opinion, Zacian V Union is the most powerful. So, it also has 320 HP. Has more HP than Mewtwo. Huh. Anyway, so... I also want to mention there is a support card, Burnett. So the support card, it lets you discard 2 cards from your deck. It's funny because, excuse me, it's kind of like a Battle Compressor, but not as epic. Oh my gosh, dude, can you imagine Battle Compressor? In the expanded format, V-Union cards are just, I feel like they're going to be kind of broken. I don't know. Battle Compressor being a thing in the expanded format, you can discard, it's an item card, right? It's not even a support card. Battle Compressor lets you discard 3 cards from your deck. Dang. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know what's going to happen to expanded format once these cards come out. That's kind of a scary thought. Dang. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot to mention about Mewtwo V Union. Calyrex. Yeah, Calyrex has an ability, has psychic energy regeneration pretty much. You can get psychic energies using Calyrex's ability. It's pretty crazy. Then again, would you want to have Calyrex VMAX and Mewtwo V Union in one deck? I don't know. I don't know. Did you find it yet?
It does not have its resistance is grass, so Yeah,
Okay.
I personally cannot find one currently. I can't think of one, but I'm not also going to sit here all day and researching it until I can actually build a deck with it.
Yeah. All right. Let's just move on then. Do you have anything to say about Zacian?
Urge, if you use that against me, I will find a way to counter it.
Dang. Okay. Moving on. You can take Greninja.
Ooh, okay. Because Greninja is actually my second favorite Pokemon, by the way. Now, again, it has Union Gain attach up to 2 water energies. I think you guys see a theme here. This one now, Urge, you may have to fill me in on this because I may not know the TCG as well. Greninja actually has 3 different abilities.
What? Whoa! What?
So, can you tell me, can you use any ability per turn, or can you use all 3 in a turn? Is it 1 per turn or all 3?
You can use all 3 in one turn. That's fine.
Oh my lord. That's why I think this one's going to be crazy. So Ninja Body, which is its first ability, whenever your opponent plays an item card from their hand, prevent all effects of this card done to this Pokemon. Which, again, if you really think about it, most item cards don't really attack Pokemon as much as they used to anymore.
Right. Now, the most common trainer card, though, to affect the opponent's Pokemon is Crushing Hammer, which, if you flip a coin and heads, you discard their energy. So Greninja's energies are protected from Crushing Hammer. Thank goodness.
Then the next ability, I'm going to go through all the abilities first, and then I'll go through the rest of the moves. Antidote Jujitsu. This Pokemon cannot be poisoned.
Nice.
So that one's not that great. And then the last one, Probing. Once during your turn, you may look at your opponent's hand.
That's a funny one because in case you have a Marnie and they have a small hand size, you may not want to use a Marnie until you want to see what they have in their hand. Maybe they have a terrible hand, or maybe they also have a Marnie or a professor's research. And you're like, well, they're gonna refresh their hand anyway. I'll just play Marnie. It's really nice to see their hand before you make any sudden changes to their hand.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So now then, let's get into the moves. So there's a move called Aqua Edge, which only requires 1 water energy. And this is basically does 130 damage. Then we have Whirlpool Shuriken. This does 100 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Does not apply weaknesses or resistances for benched Pokemon.
OP.
So now, actually, here's a question, Urge. If you knock out a bench Pokemon, do you still take a prize card?
Yeah.
Oh, did not know that. I don't think because I've never knocked out your bench Pokemon. That's where I think this is, in my opinion, my favorite move on this, because I'm a person who actually likes to take down bench Pokemon because they can't defend themselves. They can't use their moves. Sometimes I think they can use abilities. Maybe. But yeah, it's really a time to really kind of ruin it, because if you can take that down and the person can't like keep their bench stocked, or if they keep only getting evolve form cards, then if they knock out this, then I can basically then try to take out their trainer card, so not their active card. It depends on the kind of threat to me, but maybe that's just me, and then Urge is going to use that against me in the future.
Dang.
And then lastly is Waterfall Bind. The defending Pokemon cannot retreat during your opponent's next turn. So I like that one as well, because especially if you're trying to get out of there for whatever reason, it's a great way, in my opinion, to kind of halt that.
Yeah.
Because Urge, when you and I played against each other, there were times where you were retreating the Pokemon, and it was just like, it was causing me an inconvenience, and that's why I would like that as well.
Right. But the thing is, right now in the meta in standard format, like, people just run a trainer card switch. That bypasses that. You just can't retreat at the cost of energies.
Makes sense then.
But Greninja's greatest move, in my opinion, is the Whirlpool Shuriken, doing 100 damage to each opponent's bench Pokemon. Rest in peace to, like, Pokemon that need to evolve.
Oh, yeah.
Like, holy cow. And even, like, some V Pokemon have, they either have 200 or less, like Crobat, right? And Eldegoss. I think, right? Eldegoss has less than 200 or less. Like there's some cards that people typically use. Obviously, like okay, again, Crobat, just for the sake of using their ability to get whatever, whether it's cards or a larger hand size, and so they're just sitting ducks on the bench, a chance for the opponent to pick them off. They're always a liability, but so that 100 damage. Oh gosh, that's gonna be devastating. Dang. But yeah, it's just crazy. This Greninja has 4 attacks and 3 abilities. Like what? What's happened to the Pokemon card game?
And that's what's making me really curious to see, because they've only revealed 3. There has to be more than just these 3. I think they released them because of their popularity. Greninja because it's the most popular, Mewtwo because it's Mewtwo, and Zacian because it's the most popular of the 3 legendaries that was just released. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a Zamazenta one as well, because it would be very weird that they play favorites on a Gen 8 legendary so far, but you never really know.
It'd be kind of weird if Zamazenta was a V Union card, because Zacian's one of his attacks reduces damage by 150. You'd think that'd be a Zamazenta attack. Huh.
Well, maybe Zamazenta will have something else.
Okay.
Maybe something to like the opposite of that, maybe to counter
it. Maybe.
Maybe your next attack will deal 150 extra damage, which would again not make any sense, but
yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. But again, it's just I have no idea what they're gonna do with these. I honestly, here's the thing for me. I personally don't see them being very popular amongst fans. Just because it is basically 4 different cards you have to collect to do this. As a person who wants to collect all the cards in a set, that's going to make it very difficult. And I feel like someone's going to get dupes. Yes, you can easily trade. But again, as I said, been watching a lot of breaks. I see that being a very hard set to actually complete then. And they haven't even announced what set this will be revealed in either. So I'm assuming it's going to be beyond whatever the set that they're releasing right now.
Yeah, beyond Evolving Skies that we'll be getting.
Yeah. So here's the other question, though. So none of these have the Rapid Strike or the Single Strike. How long do you think they're going to keep that gimmick going? Because, of course, that started in Battle Styles, and they continued it in Chilling Reign, and they're also continuing it in Evolving Skies. Do you think they're going to keep continuing that?
I didn't realize that they don't have Single Strike or Rapid Strike. That's so true. I guess that's it.
Again, that's... I mean, again, that's just for the V Union cards. Maybe they don't want to give them the Rapid Strike or Single Strike because they're already so powerful, but...
Right. Well, this reminds me of the break cards from X and Y. Now, the break cards, I think they only lasted for 3 sets. Then they never came back. Tag Team, right? Tag Team was introduced like later in the Sun and Moon set. Well, mostly because of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. These gimmicks, they only last a couple sets. So I guess I guess that's it. Maybe I guess Single Strike and Rapid Strike are for just 3 sets, and they're moving on to V Unions. I'm curious to see what other trainer cards they're going to release to further help the Union cards. So I mean, outside of Burnett, right? I already mentioned Burnett. You grab 2 cards from the deck and you discard them on purpose. It's a support card, so it's a lesser version of Battle Compressor. But dang, expanded format. These cards, dude. I don't know what the meta is going to be like. This is going to shift the meta, I feel.
Exactly. Yeah.
Regarding expanded format. So I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know. All I gotta say is though, Pyro is still immune to these Pokemon. Because Pyro's ability, he's immune to basic Pokemon, so you have to be an evolved Pokemon to damage Pyro. Actually no, Mewtwo's Psysplosion can get around that because it's not doing damage; it's placing damage counters. That's different. Dang, never mind. Rip. All right. Well, anything else you want to say about the V Union cards?
No. I can't think of anything else to add.
Okay. One thing I want to say is I hope there's a Gardevoir V-Union. That's just me. Me playing
Oh, I
favorites.
bet. Yeah. I see you, Urge.
Likewise, I mean, that'd be cool if there was a Gengar V-Union. That's your favorite, so that'd be cool.
Well, I mean, I just got the Gengar VMAX, so I think I can handle it for now. When it comes out, I'm really upset because in Japanese they have like a Gengar and Inteleon like special box that comes with the VMAX, and you have a rare chance to get the alt art. I don't know how easy it is because I've already looked on eBay. There's some people with a couple copies. But it's basically a guarantee that you get a VMAX in Japanese. So what's going to be sad is if they don't release that in English, then I'm going to basically either go online and buy one, or have to open up packs to do it. I would prefer to actually not buy packs, but we'll see.
Yeah, that would cost more money if you buy packs.
Well, typically by odd standards, yes, it would cost more. But you could also get extremely lucky, open up like 5 packs or open up an ETB and save yourself so much money, depending on the cost of the card. Because I ultimately want the alt art. The VMAX is cool, and actually I think the V actually looks cooler than the VMAX art wise. But the alt art VMAX is the card I'm really chasing for that. I think it's a beautiful card, and if I have to, I will trade one of the cards I just got out of Chilling Reign for it. So
Okay.
Urge, if you pull it, you know where to reach me.
That's true. You know what though? I don't really buy Pokemon cards. I used to many years ago, but it got too the hobby was getting too expensive for me.
No, I get it's expensive, but for me, I've gotten to a point to where like certain cards that really appeal to me, I want. Like again, that alt art Gengar. To me, I just really like that.
Right. As you're just collecting them. You're not forming a deck or anything.
I'm not forming a deck. I'm not trying to go out and complete like a master set. I'm not like, ooh, I want this alt art and that alt art, because that's gonna get that is an expensive hobby. It's basically this Gengar and maybe like I've actually been looking into get a Shining Greninja from Hidden Fates. It's only like $30. Greninja is my second favorite. I love the black on the Greninja. I've been thinking about collecting one of those. I actually really what I would love to do is get a graded version of some of these, but they're expensive as well. So, but yeah, that's just like there's like what I would basically like. So I think I also told you I got a Grimmsnarl VMAX. I know I didn't tell you that. I got a shiny Grimmsnarl VMAX.
What?
I was in one of the of those break streams, and someone pulled one out of Shining Fates, and I was like, "Hey, would you trade that for anything?" And he was like, "Buy me 2 more Shining Fates packs, and it's yours," because it's $11. I'm like, "Why not?" So I did that, and then it's actually on its way to me today. They shipped it out today because that was earlier in the week. So I got one of those. So it's just like one of those things. Like I want it. Like to me, I only want to collect shiny Pokemon that I really like, unless it's like a special alt version art. So like I'm looking to get the Greninja. Definitely gonna get the Gengar. No one's gonna stop me. And then I got that Grimmsnarl on the way. Unfortunately, Hydreigon hasn't gotten any love in years. It feels like in Pokemon, really. Unless you can tell me something in your memory from Sun and Moon, I haven't seen like any big cards for Hydreigon lately, especially in Gen 8. They like that Pokemon is gone.
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Yeah, I don't know.
Hydreigon.
The last Hydreigon though was actually no, there is one in Evolving Skies. There is a new one.
Oh, okay, maybe. Well, I must have not been paying. I was looking at Gengar too much. That's why.
Yeah, it's a dragon type. I just looked it up. So for 4 energies, it can do 210 damage. For 2 energies, dragon counter does 20 damage. It does 100 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken during their last turn.
Oh, during their last turn? Well, that's only 1 extra 100 damage. I doubt someone can really get that much.
Yeah, I mean, unless they take out one of your V cards.
But yeah, I do see Hydreigon here. Is it just a base? There's no like V card or anything of it?
No, there's no V cards. It's an evolution card.
Darn. Yeah, that's like the thing. Like I want like the full arts, because the full arts are the prettiest. If you ever see any of those cards, man, they're gorgeous. The full arts and VMAXs.
Yeah, there's also a Dark Hydreigon from Darkness Ablaze. Has an ability you can attach as many dark energies from your hand to your Pokemon as much as you like.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and they're also coming out with a gold dark energy as well. Interesting.
Yeah, like a golden rarity of each energy.
Yep.
They already did that though.
They only have 3 of them. It's in Gen 8. I know they've done it previously, but in Gen 8 they
Oh,
have
yeah.
Psychic, Water, and Fighting, which is out in the Chilling Rain set at the moment.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I looked up. So, what they came out with golden energies, Sun and Moon, right? I think.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes.
yeah, and so those are. I remember I looked it up a couple months ago. Like, how much does it cost? And it's around $20 for each gold energy. Can you imagine like a super rich person out there in the world wants to build a competitive deck, and he's like, yes, I will just buy. I'll only use gold energies. He's gonna have the most expensive deck purely because he's using gold energies.
I can just see that. Like that's like the oh my god,
Ultimate
yeah.
swag.
Yes. It's like you have all the bling in your deck, yeah.
Yes. I only use full art. Yes, and gold energies. All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Um,
But that's just like the thing I want to like do something like that. I've even thought about collecting the gold Houndoom because Houndoom's technically my 5th,
oh wow.
but it's a little bit pricey at the moment. I'd rather just probably wait because battle styles more like brutal styles as people call it when you pull cards out of it. So
Yeah, Houndoom has a really good ability. Not only he's yeah, I mean he's popular because of his ability for sure as well.
yeah,
All right.
but
Well,
that's me.
all right. That okay. Well, that let's move on to the Pokemon Cry of the week. Last week's Pokemon Cry is Rayquaza.
And that was actually the only time Urge has ever had one that I actually guessed it right off camera, not looking it up or anything, and I could not believe it. But
So let's talk a little bit about Rayquaza. Now, Rayquaza is a popular Pokemon for sure. But what really gets me hyped for Rayquaza is the VMAX card coming to Evolving Skies. Oh boy, we spoke about him last episode's podcast. But yeah, he's back from Black and White set, stronger than ever. Dang.
oh yeah, I'm really curious though. They didn't make an alt art for him. Looking at least at the initial card list, because usually like with the main, like he's like a front card set person, kind of like when you see the Charizards and stuff. So
Yeah.
curious, but
It's too bad there's no like shiny Rayquaza VMAX. That would be epic. That'd be costly. People would definitely buy
Urge
that.
they can next when they do Gen 9, they're going to do another Fates shiny set. They'll probably call it Forbidden Fates, just like they did with Hidden Fates and Shining Fates, and they'll have shiny Rayquaza in it because that's popular demand.
Oh my gosh! You know what? I would not put that past them. You're so right. All right. Well, so let's. Okay. So, this week's Pokemon Cry is. So, if you thank you so much for watching or listening. I mean, this will be on YouTube as well. So if you want to watch, although we're not on camera, so it's just purely audio still. But you can leave a comment. That'd be cool too. Now we would love to answer your Pokemon questions in the next episode. We still haven't got any, but our doors are always open. If you have any, email us at urge2podcast@gmail.com. That is urge2podcast@gmail.com. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel called Urge2Game, as well as my Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. Also check out Psychopath on Reddit. That is CYKOPATHE. Psychopath. On Reddit. With that said, stay safe and have a nice day. Bye.